On sunny day RMC the detective comes to apartment and then break the door by heavy strike. In the room there was high school girl tied up on bed and crying for help there two guys one molesting her and second one filming her video detective enter in the room guy shouted who the hell are you? We are busy we are filming right now and comes to attack MC with knife RMC calmly stood there. N grabbed the hand and pushed him on floor guy was in pain. Suddenly auth guy attack on detective head by bottle. Detective turn his head backside with blood on his head N furiously see the guy. The guy terrified by his gaze MC grabs his neck and push him on floor by brutal force. Choking him guy was begging to stop. But our MC ask him did you bastard stop? When that girl told you to stop? In rage. MC pull out gun and put on point blank. And ask again did you bastard stop? When the girl you murdered said stop. Our MC furiously asked that and about to pull the trigger in time he heard stop go die. Are you seriously going to kill them stop there and screen switch to oath side of building that two goons arrested for charges of murder and rape. And Detective Yamasan said go die why do you always run ahead, you might actually kill a criminal one day. In reply Godai say, I can't forgive murderers, especially not the kind who kill girls around my little sister's age. Our MC Godai Atetsu is a part of Criminal Investigation Division Second 1. Yamasan says Godai I understand how you feel but it's not a detective's place to pass judgment on criminals let the courts do its work. At night our MC looking at the document, it contains details of murderers and their victims. His sister comes Godai Yatsuha and told him, you should sleep now you have to go to work tomorrow. Godai say I know. Good night Yatsuha. On next day Godai goes to station. Metropolitan Police Station, Godai received a notice of transfer. In the light of your repeated use of excessive force, I order you to work in the 5th section of the Criminal Investigation Division. Godai clenches his fist. He just don't wanted to leave the Section 1. But he doesn't have any choices now. He comes front of the room Criminal Investigation Division Section 5. He thought what the hell? As I know there are only 3 sections in the Criminal Investigation Divisions right? So what's going on here? When he ready to go in suddenly door is opened by someone who wearing the face mask. At first Godai tremble, after that he got furious and grab his tie and ask him who the hell are you? Are you poking fun at me? I'm pissed right now because I just got transferred out of nowhere. So don't mess with me right now. In response the guy says, just as the rumors say. You are quick to resort to violence. Godai just shocked to hear that and guy told I happen to be your superior you know. Guy removed the mask and say, I pulled out all the stops to greet you with this high-quality leather face mask. But I guess you didn't care for it. Guy name is Hidaka Shien, the chief of the 5th section. Suddenly Godai is ready to punch him he told him blonde gut like you can't be a detective. But Hidaka shows him ID. I am Section Chief Hidaka, now do you believe me? Inspector, that's 4 ranks above me. No way. Then Hidaka says so you are Godai Atetsu, the renegade of the 1st section? And he tap his shoulder, say as expected you have got a great body. And grab his hand and welcome him into the 5th section. Told him it was me who called you here. Godai surprisingly ask you did? Why deliberately choose me? And wait, what the hell even is the 5th section? Hidaka says well there's a TV show that I used to like back in the day a program about McMoneygle, a psychic FBI investigator. Don't you think it's the best? Using clairvoyance to uncover the truth behind cases. When I was a kid, I was totally hooked on it. But in fact, there aren't at the FBI and so I decided to become one myself. Now Hidaka sits on his desk while drinking glass of wine and addressing himself as a genuine, psychic investigator. So I had daddy makes this Section 5 for me. I'm in charge of paranormal murder investigation. Then Hidaka asked Godai-kun join me in using ESP to catch bad guys. Godai shocked and think about it turned back to go out and told him that's it. I've had enough of your drunken delusion so long and going, but Hidaka stops him and say of course this is a non-alcoholic beverage produced via low-pressure distillation method, so where do you think you are going? There's no place left that will accept a troublemaker such as yourself except for the 5th section. That's it. But you know, I can even have you return to the 1st section. If I put in a word with Daddy, Godai Daddy this and Daddy that, just shut up and got hint and say wait Hidaka? Don't tell me? Hidaka reply yes, that's right. Hidaka Soken. The chief of the Metropolitan Police is my father. So how about it be my partner for a while and I'll send you back to the 1st section. Godai in his mind speak damn this silver-spooned punk. And speak don't treat the Metropolitan Police Department like it's your personal property. Hidaka reply with smirk on his face I'll use anything I can. Then alright Godai-kun pop quiz question. Hidaka ask do you know who these guys are? Godai who the heck are they? Hidaka that's what I just asked you. Fine I'll answer. This is Edward Gain, a necrophiliac, who enjoyed processing the corpse of his victims into things like bowls and clothing. He is considered to have had a great influence on many subcultures. Next Henry Lee Lucas, a man responsible for 360 murders, who cooperated with investigation while in prison. It goes without saying but Dr. Hannibal Lecter of Silence of the Lambs was inspired by him and this one is. Godai stop him and say that's Andrei Chikatilo, Russia's Red Ripper, who murdered 53 women and children. The others are Ted Bundy and Albert Fish. Every one of these sick heek was a serial killers. Hadak correct you are wow you know your stuff. This are the world's most notorious psycho killers so-called serial killers. In America, they are considered charismatic and are quite popular. Believe it or not, they even have serial killer trading cards. In contrast, Japanese serial killers are despised and considered unfortunate. So you know what? I went ahead and made these myself. The Japanese version of serial killer cards. The world just doesn't know about them because Japanese police tend to conceal of these sorts of cases. But they have star qualities rivaling the serial killers of the world. So Godai-kun pick a card would you? At first Godai was thinking and picked one card, Kikuchi Naito. This guy met women on dating sites, and went from house to house, raping and killing a total of 4 of them. Godai about him there were a lot of issues with his family environment. His parents divorced when he was kid. And he was subjected to years of non-stop abuse by both his mother and her estranged husband. But so what? Every one of these scumbags should burn in hell. I've read their case files very thoroughly many times over. All the murders were so cruel and gruesome. It's hard to believe it's the work of human. Godai furiously told Hidaka. Serial killers are popular? Get fucking real. The lives stolen are gone forever. Hidaka such intense hatred of criminals. Excellent I was right to choose you and says what if told you we could get them back? The lives of everyone they killed. Would you be willing to risk your life to go back to the past and prevent the heinous crimes of serial killers before they happen? Godai was shocked and mumbled, huh? Go back to the past? What's this guy saying? This don't make any sense? Hidaka I told you right I'm a Esper, the real deal. Godai say in his mind is he seriously out of his goddamned mind? Hidaka say I can send you to the past with my power, if you're able to successfully stop their crimes. Then the outcome of those cases in the present will be overwritten. And in doing so we can reduce the number of senseless tragedies. Don't you think it's a wonderful thing? And if we can reduce their sentences and spare them from execution then my wish will be granted too. You see I've studied criminal psychology and I want to help reduce future sacrifices. If you let them live and listen to their authentic voices, maybe you'll understand. I want to find out why they kill people. Hidaka said that with ominous face. Godai shocked to hear the thoughts of Hidaka. But Hidaka suddenly told Godai-kun you don't know and that's why you've been investigation right? With bright smile he said that one of these men could be the criminal who killed your family. Hidaka were thoughtless mumble how did you know about that? Hidaka say anyhow, just try it out and get used to it pick another card and Then I'll send you before that criminal. Hidaka still explaining, but Godai already piked one card from his hand and says, I just gotta stop this bastard, right? And if you really do have the power to send me into the past, then I'm ready. I'll risk my life. I will risk anything. Hidaka told Godai your enthusiasm is appreciated and warned him that if you fail, you won't be able to come back, so be careful. You must solve the case. Good luck, Godai-kun. Bang. Godai-kun see the light is spreading and close his eyes, but when he opened his eyes, he see the locked door and empty space in front of him. When he see he is in the body of high school girl, at first he didn't believe it, then turn left side were a mirror, he see himself as a woman. What the hell, how this can be possible, and this face in this situation. Is the same as the case, and I do know this girl, it was in case file. And Godai looked other side, there were second girl was tied up by chains near him. Was crying and he knows her too. For confirmation he asked girl, hey, what's your name? Girl reply while crying, Junko. Sawada. Junko. We've already been together a long time, how could you forget Haruka-chan? Godai gave her excuse that my head got little foggy. Sawada. Junko and Murakami Haruko. As I remember, it's exactly like in the record. Sawada Junko murdered on January 13, 1995, and Murakami Haruko murdered 1 week later. And shocked about this that he is inside one of the victims of serial killer right now. Godai thought about Hidaka. He actually sent only my consciences into the past, so this is his power, and cursing him, goddammit, that fucker, what am I gonna do? While Sawada asked, are you alright, Haraku-chan? But Godai desperately asked, what month and day is it? Sawada while sobbing say, how should I know, I've already been trapped in here for about a month. Godai in thoughts. A month not good, she's about to die. Now frustrated Godai. Oh, my head's a mess. Calm down and think. Aw fuck. Wish I had a smoke. By listening this, Sawada asked again, Haruka-chan, are you alright? But our MC told Sawada-chan, I swear, I'm gonna protect you. Sawada, protect me. Haruka-chan, you're suddenly acting so manly. But they heard some noise. Godai asked, what was that noise? Sawada said, oh no, here he comes. Godai was looking at door with wide open eye. And in the instance door open, Godai saw someone coming, mysterious looking guy with knife on hand. Godai in his head. That was him, the serial killer. What that man said was true. This guy cut the breasts off of 6 women and processed them into a mask and outfit. It's Azaki Yoshinobu, the Hyogo serial killer, who excised breasts. It's just like the fucking card said.